how we love them Hens. It's more than just the chorus to the Toledo 80s theme song. It's a spirit gripping the Glass City after Spencer Torkelson's ninth inning home run forced extra innings last night. With the game still tied and the 14th inning set to begin after 12:50 a.m., the game was suspended until this afternoon. Game resuming prior to the regularly scheduled game between the Saints and the Mud Hens. St. Paul begins with a runner on second in the 14th, but Hens Will Vest picks off Tomas Tellis. We head to the home half tied at 9. Toledo runners on the corners, 2 down for Ryan Kreidler, proves he's a steely-eyed missile man. Clutch 2-out base hit brings in Adeline Rodriguez. How good has the shortstop been over the last 2 weeks since he was called up from Erie? 10-9 the final in 14. A subdued celebration for their 6th straight win. After all, they have another game to play. Hence 2 up on Omaha going into that second game, 5.5 up on St. Paul. In the second game, a bird's eye view from the roost, and Toledo wasting no time seizing the lead, facing former Hen Bo Burrows. Riley Green smashing the first inning offering off the warehouse and right 2-run blast, his second as a Mud Hen. It's a 2-0 lead. Move to the third inning, 3-1 Toledo. Bases loaded for Cody Clemens. They're not loaded anymore. Over the fence, off the light pole. A grand slam, his 13th homer of the year. It's a 7-1 lead. In the 5th inning, Adeline Rodriguez, he's been hurting the Saints all week long. Drives the pitch into right, plating Clemens. Toledo builds a 9-3 lead. They would need all 9 of those runs as they hold on for the 9-8 victory. 7th win in a row. They'll wrap up the homestand with a 10-2 record. They head to Omaha with a 2-game lead on the Storm Chasers. Storm Chasers won today as well. They're 8-2 over their last 10 games, just like the Hens. Matt Melzak and Jim Weber are on the call for a day unlike any other.
Well, we've been wondering all year whether a team could put together a full 6-game sweep of a week-long series. Jim, we just saw it. The Mud Hens held on, win it 9-8, and they sweep the series.
Yeah, it got pretty shaky at the end when you lose a 9-3 lead, but you still hold them off 9-8. 4 errors, that was not a good thing, but now it doesn't matter because the Mud Hens won all 6. They have a 7-game winning streak, although Omaha pulled their game out again, so we're going out there with a 2-game lead.
Yeah, it's going to be an interesting series on the road for the Mud Hens, but putting a bow on this game, you know, it certainly was difficult. The team left here after 1 a.m., both teams did. The fact that you had that quick turnaround, that could certainly play into why we saw some of the errors today and why we saw some of the kind of miscues from both teams today.
Yeah, you kind of wonder, although they didn't have any, we had 4 errors, and most of them were on pretty easy plays. Cody Clemens, of course, with the big hit, right, earlier in the game, which really proved to be the big difference in this game. When you're up 9-3, you think you're going to coast, and you really can't coast. You can coast, but if we played 2 more innings, we might have lost.
Yeah, Riley Green homers today, Cody Clemens with the grand slam. The Mud Hens keep hitting home runs. That's been a big key to their success. And how about the fact that in 1 week, from last Sunday to this Sunday, 7 wins, 3 of them by final scores of 9-8.
9-8, and then the suspended game was 10-9. And I think out-hit on almost all those games. Out-hit today, out-hit in the suspended game. Doesn't matter. The hit column doesn't matter. It's the final score that means everything.
And the final score again today, 9-8. Mud Hens still in first place. They head to Omaha with a 2-game lead over the Storm Chasers. Interesting series, 7 games in Omaha starting on Tuesday night.